What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Wednesday, December 11th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Ricky Rubio from the Phoenix Suns playing the Memphis Grizzlies, who give up the 4th most fantasy points overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Ricky Rubio has averaged 35.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He scored 44, 39, and 54 fantasy points in the last 3 games. He's projected at 37.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.1 times value. He's $7,300 DraftKings salary and $700 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 232 points scored in this game, so a high-scoring game, a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Ricky Rubio here versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Drew Holiday from the New Orleans Pelicans playing the Milwaukee Bucks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Drew Holiday has averaged 40.3 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 36 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. He's going to be about 14% owned, projected at 39.5 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.6 times value. He's $7,100 DraftKings salary and $800 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 235 points scored in this game, so a high-scoring game, a fast-paced game, and a decent matchup. So I like Drew Holiday here versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Glenn Robinson III from the Golden State Warriors playing the New York Knicks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. And although they've been pretty good versus opposing small forwards, Glenn Robinson has averaged 22.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. Glenn Robinson is only going to be about 2% owned, projected at 23.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's $4,700 DraftKings salary and $100 less on FanDuel. So I like that FanDuel price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 210.5 points scored in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, so I like Glenn Robinson here versus the New York Knicks. Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like Jabari Parker from the Atlanta Hawks playing the Chicago Bulls, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Jabari Parker has averaged 30.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. He's going to be about 11% owned, projected at 30.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's 6,100 DraftKings salary and 200 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 222 points scored in this game. This is a fantastic matchup. He is on a back-to-back, but I think he can still hit value here. So I like Jabari Parker here versus the Chicago Bulls. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Tristan Thompson from the Cleveland Cavaliers playing the Houston Rockets, who have the 7th worst defense overall, and they have a middle-of-the-pack defense against opposing centers. Tristan Thompson has averaged 34.1 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 31 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. He's going to be about 14% owned, projected at 33.5 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. He's 6,100 DraftKings salary and 800 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 229 points scored in this game, so a pretty high scoring game, a home game, a fast-paced game, and a great matchup. So I like Tristan Thompson here versus the Houston Rockets. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. Do you want more fantasy picks? Check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day, so I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.